Hey, what's up, people? Piz out here. Got a midweek chat for you guys. I haven't done one of these in a while. I apologize, but I've got a very hot topic to discuss with you guys today. I've had several people request to know my thoughts on the upcoming Halloween Returns. Just days ago, it was announced Halloween Returns, the next installment in the Halloween franchise, is happening. Marcus Dunstan, Patrick Melton, they've written the film. Marcus Dunstan is directing the film. They're the duo behind the latter Saw films. They also collaborated on The Collector and The Collection, both of which I thought were not bad. And it's just news out of nowhere. It's going into production next month in July, so it seems to be on the fast track. My knee-jerk reaction to first reading about Halloween Returns was there's no Rob Zombie. It doesn't appear to be a found footage movie or a 3D movie. It doesn't appear to be a gimmick movie. And it doesn't appear to be another origin story or a reboot. All three of those things bode very, very well for Halloween Returns. All three of those things are very, very good. They're definitely in the movie's favor, and they kind of gave me at least some semblance of hope for Halloween Returns. And the more I thought about the movie, the more I kind of gained a little more hope for it, because clearly Halloween Returns is on the fast track. We heard nothing about this movie. We heard nothing about Dunstan or Melton's involvement in the film up until it was announced to the world. It's going into production in July next month. The movie, knowing how tightly the shooting schedule is for these kinds of movies, Halloween Returns could very well come out this fall. Now, I'm not aware of any kind of official release date. If there's been an official release date, please let me know in the comments section below. But these movies are shot so quickly, they're edited together so quickly. Halloween Returns could very well come out this fall, which I also think bodes well for Halloween, because when was the last Halloween movie released actually around Halloween? I don't remember one. I can't, even Halloween H2O, I think, was released in like August or September. Since then, every Halloween movie has been released like in the summer. So that's just kind of a preferential thing for me. I'd much rather watch a Halloween film, I don't know, on Halloween. Yeah, so I mean, the movie just seems totally on the fast track, which also gives me some hope, because clearly the Weinstein camp, the Trancas camp, they both like the script, they both like the story, they both like the direction that it's going to take the series. They like Dunstan and Melton as writers. They like Dunstan as the director. That, to me, also bodes pretty well for the film. I mean, keep in mind, how long have we heard about the upcoming Friday the 13th movie? How long have we heard Brad Fuller on social media or in interviews here or there talking about, we've got an idea, we've got a script, we've got a director attached, and then 3 months later, we've got another idea, we've got another director attached. Then, 6 months later, found footage. Then 3 months later, 3D. We're going 3D now. Then a couple of months later, they've got another director and another story that's completely different. We've heard about the upcoming Friday the 13th movie for years, and all it's been is talk up to this point. Just talk. With Halloween Returns, there was no sort of, at least to my knowledge, there was no sort of, release that, Dunstan and Melton are working on a script, or there was nothing from the Halloween camp, let's just say. There was nothing from the Halloween camp leading up to this announcement that I'm aware of that even would make you think that there was a Halloween film on the horizon, let alone one that's going into production next month, that's already been written, a director's in place, it's on the fast track. So that also gives me some hope that, it's a strong story, and it's going to take the series in a direction that it needs to go, and possibly too. I mean, the series definitely needs a fresh perspective, a fresh set of eyes on the film, and that's what we're getting here too. So that also is definitely a plus for Halloween Resurrection. And the more I've heard about what the story is, and I've heard a couple of different things about it. The one unifying thing that sort of that all of the story, that everything that I've heard about the story for Halloween Returns, have had in common is that it's going to be a direct sequel to Halloween 2. Not Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, but 1981's Halloween 2, which I think is also a very good idea. A character from Halloween 2 is supposed to be returning. One story I heard had Michael Myers on death row. He's about to be executed. He escapes his execution, which that sounds pretty interesting to me. I think if done well, that could be pretty interesting. But every storyline that I've heard of that is going to be the storyline of Halloween Returns, kind of they eschew the Rob Zombie Halloweens, which is great. I mean, if it was a direct sequel to Halloween 6 and continued the exploration of the Thorn cult, I'd be a-okay with that as well, to be honest with you. So following Halloween 2, 1981's Halloween 2, that sounds great to me. Again, a new direction, a fresh take, which is what this series definitely needs, I think. So I'm pretty optimistic about Halloween Returns, to be perfectly honest. I'm cautiously optimistic. I hope it's good. I mean, I've talked crap about, the Friday the 13th or whatever this next Friday the 13th film is going to be. But at the end of the day, I hope it's good. I really, really hope it's good. The chances of it being good seem to diminish as the years go on. But I really do hope it's good. And I think, at least with Halloween Returns, they've got some things in place. Like I said, a fresh take on the film, a fresh set of eyes on the film. They're not following, Rob Zombie's Halloween template that he made. They're doing their own thing. It's a fresh take. It's a new story. They're following the original Halloween 2. All those things to me definitely instill some hope for Halloween Returns. And I think, Marcus Dunstan and Patrick Melton, I liked Feast a lot. I really don't remember their Saw movies. All the Saw movies beyond the first one, they all just run together to me in this jumble of, it just looks like a film that was soaked in urine, that was like processed in a toilet or something. Not a big fan of the Saw films. The Collector and The Collection I thought were both pretty good. I liked The Collector a little bit better than The Collection. So definitely think they're capable filmmakers. I'm interested to see, Halloween Returns. Of course, we'll know more about it in the coming months. We'll see, stills from the set. We'll know more about the story. I'm sure it'll be, the storyline will be announced, the real storyline, whatever it may be. And it may be found footage for all we know. It may be, they may explore the origins of Michael Myers in this film. We don't know. Nobody knows at this point. But what we do know at least makes me cautiously optimistic for Halloween Returns. Please let me know what you guys think of Halloween Returns in the comment section below. Are you optimistic? Are you not? Do you think the direction that Halloween Returns is supposedly going in a good direction for Halloween? Are you a fan of Dunstan and Melton? Did you like their previous work? Please let me know all that in the comments section below. As always, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, peace.